Okay, so this was the quarantine project that I put together for teens because I was hearing a lot from moms and teens on social media and also personally, like emails and things I've been receiving about being quarantined and how teens are doing and struggling with being isolated and things like that. So I thought I would start this project to interview teens, kind of like a time capsule type situation, but also I'm hoping this will help other girls. So thank you for letting me interview you. So today I'm interviewing Christina, and I shot your I Am Now project this winter, which was super fun. And then this fall I'm doing your senior portraits. Hopefully if things open up, will be good. And today is April 14th, 2020. And then can you just tell me what school do you go to?
I go to Pine City High School.
Yes, and you're a junior, right?
Yep.
Yes. And do you have any siblings?
I have 2 older brothers who have graduated.
Got it. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start the interview with some questions that I've written. So the first one is, how has quarantine affected your life?
It's made me not take things for granted. Usually I really don't want to be in school, but now I really just want to go back. I miss it so much, be it the students or some of the teachers, just the whole environment.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're kind of missing like the in-person, like even though it's school, like you'd go back if you could.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty common. What is something that you've learned about yourself since being quarantined?
I've learned to just relax, everything's gonna be okay. That I can just finally breathe now. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, do you feel like you're less stressed out right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like the stress has switched to a different, like, are you stressed about I'm feeling like you're probably stressed about not being able to see your friends, right?
Yeah.
But like school and like life of like running around, doing all your sports and like cheerleading and school and homework and tests, like that stress is kind of lifted. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Now it's just kind of stress on what's going to happen.
Yeah, right. I mean, I've noticed that here at home too. It's like, because our daughter's doing distance learning too, and she's done in like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that stress is kind of lifted. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. And then do you have a daily routine? And if you do, what is it?
I definitely do not. I have been sleeping all like day and staying up all night on the video games, or I'm just kind of I get homework done somewhere in there, but it's just kind of relaxed and there's no routine.
I think it's really interesting, like going from a structured day of school to like you can do your homework whenever you want, and even you could not do homework one day and catch up the next day. Like I think it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. What is the first thing you'll do when quarantine is over?
Probably go outside, go see one of my friends. Depending on if this is all lifted when school is still going, hopefully we'll go back to school. Otherwise, I'm just gonna try and hang out with them during our summer break.
Yeah. So the first thing you'll do is see your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is your biggest struggle right now?
Definitely trying to like not stress out, and with all my like plans changing, I'm just everywhere right now. We're trying to reschedule everything. So it's like, oh, can I do this? Possibly not, because this might be that day. So it's a lot of back and forth right now.
Yeah, because like I know we scheduled your senior portraits, and I told your mom like if the date ends up needing to be changed, you know, I'll be able to change it for you. But like, yeah, not having like a set schedule is really hard. And I know from our past conversations that you were supposed to go like on a trip for your senior or for school, right?
Yeah, so our school, in the past we had done a close-up trip to go to Washington, D.C., and we had finally started up again this year, and now we might have to reschedule it for August, but in August I might have Chicago or ambassador program stuff, and then I might have camp, depending, so it's all confusing. And then in like July, I believe, I'm supposed to go to like Ohio for another pageant, and we're just hoping that it doesn't get canceled and that things can get rescheduled.
Yeah. Yeah, so it sounds like scheduling for you is like really hard, like not knowing. Yeah. Yeah. If you could hug one person right now, who would it be?
My best friend, even though we saw each other like 2 weeks ago, we're just always there for each other, and right now it's just kind of hard on both of us not being able to talk to each other in person.
Yeah, I know, that's so hard. Like, it's interesting how we don't even think about like human contact because we just live it, and now we can't. So it's like missing that is really hard.
So I'm so used to like seeing her at like when cheer season's going on, I'll see her there because she's in cheer with me, and then she'll come over or I'll go over and hang out, like go to thrift stores with her because that's what we always do. But now it's like, oh, we can't go anywhere, we can't see each other at school, so it's just really hard on us.
Yeah. Let's see. Can you tell me one thing that's positive about being quarantined?
Again, with like, I'm less stressful. Like, I'm really relaxed right now. Like, I've started painting and just playing video games again, and I have time to like go through my homework and not stress it all over that night and be worried about something.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that you started painting. I think it's interesting what people are kind of starting to do, like things that you maybe wouldn't have done before. I ordered some paint supplies. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try painting. Like, it just kind of was like, yeah, try it. So I think that's really cool. I would love to see what you make once you do start painting, have something finished. Let's see. Okay, so in 5 years from now, how do you think you'll look back on this time?
So I am a big person on memes. I love them, and some of them are really funny. So this whole Tiger King and I Netflix show, I watched a couple episodes, and so I love the memes on them, and then they're just really funny. So kind of just want to go and laugh in a couple of years. Hopefully this is all dealt with and we can just laugh about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think too, looking back on it, I think there's some things that we'll have learned like about ourselves that hopefully stick with us, some good things. So that's my hope for humanity. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some like quick fire questions. I call them time capsule questions. They might be kind of fun to look back on. What are your favorite quarantine snacks?
Definitely oatmeal cream pies, especially the like smaller ones because they're really soft and good.
Yum. I haven't had those since I was a kid, and I don't know why. Because that sounds really good. I might have to get some. How many days has it been since you've seen your best friend in person?
She stopped by like a week or two, but that was just for like 20 minutes for her to like come and do something. But for like a full day, it's been about since school ended ended.
Yeah. What's your favorite show right now that you're binge watching?
Besides, like, I watched a couple episodes of the Tiger and I show, or Tiger King and I, but I'm big on like watching YouTube, so I like watching like Sims 4 people that like do all those videos. I love the makeup videos and like Minecraft videos, like anything gaming and makeup.
Yeah, I know you're huge into makeup, and you're really good at it, and I know that you watch a lot of tutorials. So I'm not surprised that that's your go-to thing. Do you play Minecraft too?
Once in a while. I used to like a lot in 6th grade when it was like really big, but then it's like starting to get bigger, I feel like, but I need some people to play with to make it more fun.
Yep. Let's see. What is your quarantine go-to music? What are you listening to right now?
Anything from like 80s to like pop music, so anything between that.
Yeah. I love that. I'm a 90s girl, so I'm all up in I love 90s like hip hop and stuff and like grunge. Let's see. What's your favorite quarantine exercise?
Since I am in cheer, I'm a flyer, so I like to work on my flexibility as much as I can. Kind of hard with my back, and because we recently found out I have scoliosis, like a small little case, because I went to the chiropractor for the like first time, and she was like, "Oh, hey, did you know this?" And we're like, "No." So I'm trying to like work on my flexibility and splits, because I think that's what I need to just keep trying to do.
Yeah, I have scoliosis too. It's very like low or whatever, but yeah. And I know you do cheerleading, so I think it's good that you're practicing like, you know, flexibility and things like that. I think that's great. Let's see. Where's the first place you'll go to after quarantine?
Somewhere where I can see my friends, or at least go do something, even if it's their house or my house. I just want to hang out with people. I miss it.
Yeah. I know. I think it's interesting. I think once everything's lifted, people are going to be like running crazy through the streets, hugging each other. Like, even if you don't know each other, you know, just that human contact. Let's see. What's your favorite game to play during quarantine?
So I have a PlayStation 4. So I play like Minecraft, Sims 4, GTA, Call of Duty, like any of those kind of games. I have a game like one of the Spider-Man games. I'm big into Marvel, so I love that game.
Yes. I forgot you're into Marvel. Yeah, that's cool. I love that. Let's see. What is the biggest thing you miss about school or sports?
So cheer ended like a week before we even got out. So if we would have won, we would have gone to like the next part of I don't know if it's like sections or something, like I don't know basketball terms that much, even though I've been doing it since like 7th grade. But we had lost the game, but we'll never know who wins now with everything happening. And I miss my teachers a lot, like a couple of them. Like I'm in publications, so I work on yearbook, and the deadline was like 2 weeks after, so we had spring break and then that week, and we were so stressed because we were like, oh, we'll get it done on Friday. Turns out we didn't have school those 2 days, so we're like, what do we do? So
are you still allowed to finish the yearbook, or like what's happening with that?
So the deadline was done. We finished as much as like our pages, and then the teacher like finished everything up and stuff, so he added the touches. Like I got to put in like all the seniors like portraits and like quotes, so that was really fun.
Yeah, well, that's good though. Do you have any advice or tips for other teens who are watching this and struggling with being quarantined?
Really just like take a breath. Like, well, we can get through this. Times are for a lot of people are really hard right now, especially like if like your parents in like the medical field or something. Like, we can do this. Like, just breathe, relax.
Yeah, I love that. I think breathing is actually a really good advice, and it sounds so simple, but it really does help. So just take a step back and breathe if you're feeling stressed or uncertain. I think the other good thing too is like reaching out. So if you're struggling with feeling lonely or anything like that, like reach out to a friend or, you know, family, anyone, and just talk. I think talking really helps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you feel like you have any friends that would be interested in doing this interview with me, just feel free to tag them when I post this on Instagram. I would love to reach as many teens as possible, you know, ages 13 through 19. And I'm hoping that these videos will help. And I really appreciate you, you know, being interviewed by me for this. It's been really fun to see you.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun.
Yeah, do you have anything you want to add or say?
Thank you for letting me like do this. I think this will definitely help like some people, especially like seeing that there's like how you are trying to like do these interviews. Like I think it's just really interesting and cool.
Good. Well, I'm glad you liked it. And we'll sign off. So I want you to have a good week. And we'll see you hopefully for your senior portraits here this fall.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Christina. We'll see you later.
Bye.